So, one of my top reasons for homeschooling is that teachers are bullies and bigots. According to what kind of school you go to, and maybe any kind of school you go to, you may run into bigots and you may run into bullies who are placed in authority over your children. And it's a horrible thing to watch your child go through with no kind of support or aid from the school district, because the school district is there to protect themselves. My daughter went to a school, an elementary school in Texas called Moore Elementary, and it was in Cypress, Texas, or something like that. I think that's where I used to live. I done lived so many places in Texas that I cannot even recall, but it was Moore Elementary, and it was nestled in this little suburban neighborhood that had a couple of apartment complexes in it, in the little suburban neighborhood. And I lived in one of the apartment complexes because one of my good friends who helped me through tough times as a solo parent was a non-melanated woman, and she was very helpful to me, and she helped me get this apartment and she helped me get into this school. But this school was full of bigots. Do you tell me? Man, okay, so anyway, my daughter was being bullied by her teachers. One specific teacher who was like 24 years old. And let me tell you, all the staff in this school, except for maybe two teachers, which one was an assistant principal and one was just a regular teacher, were black. So whenever you run into a school that is staffed in such a way, understand you're going to run into a lot of bigots who believe a lot of things about black people that are not true. And so immediately these people wanted to put my daughter on a behavioral IEP because she was being bullied. And she was being bullied because she had to get pulled out for her reading and math classes. And every time there was an IEP meeting, this 24, 22-year-old young white woman would always start with my daughter's behavior. And one time she was just like, oh, she yells out in the class for no reason. And me, I was substituting at the time I was substituting at another school. And I was like, do my daughter have Tourette's or something? Why would she be yelling out for no reason? Like, come on now. As a teacher, you know she's interacting with somebody else, whether you see that somebody else or not. Okay? Let's do some investigation. Let's do some critical thinking. So that is one of the biggest reasons I wanted to get my daughter out of school, because I saw that it was doing a lot of psychological harm to her. And I didn't see any other way out of that because none of the staff at the school were on my side.